Hello, my friends. How is life treating you? Hope you are all doing great and staying healthy. Thank you so much for listening to Fighter Parents Life podcast and spending some of your precious time with me here, whatever you're up to. If this is your very first time tuning in, please welcome. My name is Peter Kraus at fighterparent.com, and I'm your host for this next solocast episode on yet another mysterious topic of self-talk. Things don't grow better. They remain as they are. It is we who grow better by the changes we make in ourselves. Swami Vivekananda. Let's now dive into today's topic we all inevitably experience in our everyday living. For some, it is very obvious and even visible when they have this internal dialogue with their own inner voice. Self-talk is your internal dialogue. It's influenced by your subconscious mind and it reveals your thoughts, beliefs, questions, and ideas. Self-talk can be both negative and positive. It can be encouraging and it can be distressing. Much of your self-talk depends on your personality. If you're an optimist, your self-talk may be more hopeful and positive. The opposite is generally true if you tend to be a pessimist. Positive thinking and optimism can be effective stress management tools. Indeed, having a more positive outlook on life can provide you with some health benefits. For example, one 2015 study shows optimists have a better quality of life. If you believe your self-talk is too negative, or if you want to emphasize positive self-talk, you can learn to shift that inner dialogue. It can help you be a more positive person and it may improve your health. Why is it good for you? Self-talk can enhance your performance and general well-being. For example, research shows self-talk can help athletes with performance. It may help them with endurance or power through a set of heavy weights. Furthermore, positive self-talk and a more optimistic outlook can have other health benefits including increased vitality, greater life satisfaction, improved immune function, reduced pain, better cardiovascular health, better physical well-being, reduced risk of death, less stress and distress. It's not clear why optimists and individuals with more positive self-talk experience these benefits. However, research suggests people with positive self-talk may have mental skills that allow them to solve problems, think differently, and be more efficient at coping with hardships or challenges. This can reduce the harmful effects of stress and anxiety. What is your self-talk about? When do you typically hear it, and how much is it actually influencing the course of your life? Do you ever wonder? Most times, this voice doesn't seem to be neither positive nor encouraging, and that's why I personally think it's really useful to stop and think about how could you effectively use this often negative voice to your advantage. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. George Bernard Shaw. How does it work? Before you can learn to practice more self-talk, you must first identify negative thinking. This type of thinking and self-talk generally falls into 4 categories. Personalizing. You blame yourself for everything. Magnifying. You focus on the negative aspects of a situation, ignoring any and all of the positive. Catastrophizing. You expect the worst and you rarely let logic or reason persuade you otherwise. Polarizing. You see the world in black and white or good and bad. There is nothing in between and no middle ground for processing and categorizing life events. When you begin to recognize your types of negative thinking, you can work to turn them into positive thinking. This task requires practice and time and doesn't develop overnight. The good news is that it can be done. A 2012 study shows even small children can learn to correct negative self-talk.
Your mind has a tactical advantage over you at all times. It knows your weaknesses, it knows your strengths, and it will guide you into your nice comfort zone.
Yeah.
We have to reprogram our mind to get a different vantage point so then you know how to be in charge of yourself.
Yep.
Versus your mind being in charge of you. Let's say I'm training for a 100-mile race and I get to mile 50 and I feel like shit. And like everybody else, my mind gets soft. Why? Because I'm human.
Yep.
I'm not some damn, hybrid creature that was formed from the heavens above. No, not. Human. I suffer, I don't like it, I'm uncomfortable, I don't like it.
Yep.
So my mind starts to get weak and we start to forget about how badass we are. So basically what I do here is you have to make sure that your mind doesn't become spastic. When it's suffering, when it's in pain, all it wants to do is find the easy way out, which is usually quit. If you quit, the pain goes away immediately.
Yeah.
You gotta give yourself enough energy and fuel in your mind to stay just a little bit longer so you can talk yourself into staying for the whole thing.
Yeah.
And this is how it works. Most of us never start anything cold. If you're gonna go to college, you gotta study your ass off. But what happens is, in that moment where we need self-talk, when we're failing and we're in our worst spot possible, we forget all the build-up to where we're at today. We forget how much work we put. We forget that we put years, maybe not into making these dials, but to getting where you're at today.
To become this person.
To become this person, to be in a position to make this money or whatever the fuck you want to make, whatever you want to do in your life.
Yeah.
We forget that. We forget that journey on what it took for us to get in this moment to make the right decision.
Yeah.
So that's my self-talk is this. Okay, I want to get the fuck out of here, man. I'm done. Then I remember this. You ran 2,000 miles training to be in this moment right now. We forget that.
Yeah.
We forget the 3 o'clock in the morning runs or getting up early for work or whatever you're doing. We forget all that. In that moment of suffering, I remind myself, I only have 50 more miles. I put in 6 months of training. So what I do, my self-talk is basically going back down memory lane of all those fucked up days. I ran the fucking rain, or I had to fucking study real late at night, and I didn't want to do it, but I did it to get here. I wanted to get here. Now you're here, and now you want to fucking quit? So just think about it. If you haven't put in any hard work to reflect on, you're fucked. So there is no self.
Because you got nothing to pull back on.
It's just a lie.
Nothing to say, hey, you've done this before.
That's right.
Or you've done something like this before.
Right. All this like people want to be all positive, all this positive talk, it doesn't work if it's a lie. Like if you didn't study for your big exam and you go into it saying, I'm gonna pass it, no, you're not. You're gonna fucking fail it. That self-talk is not gonna work. Self-talk without real work is just a lie. So my self-talk is me reminiscing back on the struggle to get to this moment.
What are some examples? These scenarios are examples of when and how you can turn negative self-talk into positive self-talk. Again, it takes practice. Recognizing some of your own negative self-talk in these scenarios may help you develop skills to flip the thought when it occurs. Negative: I'll disappoint everyone if I change my mind. Positive: I have the power to change my mind. Others will understand. Negative: I failed and embarrassed myself. Positive: I'm proud of myself for even trying. That took courage. Negative: I'm overweight and out of shape. I might as well not bother. Positive: I'm capable and strong and I want to get healthier for me. Negative: I let everyone on my team down when I didn't score. Positive: sports are a team event. We win and lose together. Negative: I've never done this before and I'll be bad at it. Positive: this is a wonderful opportunity for me to learn from others and grow. Negative: there is just no way this will work. Positive: I can and will give it my all to make it work. How do I use this on a daily basis? Positive self-talk takes practice if it's not your natural instinct. If you're generally more pessimistic, you can learn to shift your inner dialogue to be more encouraging and uplifting. However, forming a new habit takes time and effort. Over time, your thoughts can shift. Positive self-talk can become your norm. These tips can help. Identify negative self-talk traps. Certain scenarios may increase your self-doubt and lead to more negative self-talk. Work events, for example, may be particularly hard. Pinpointing when you experience the most negative self-talk can help you anticipate and prepare. Check in with your feelings. Stop during events or bad days and evaluate your self-talk. Is it becoming negative? How can you turn it around? Find the humor. Laughter can help relieve stress and tension. When you need a boost for positive self-talk, find ways to laugh, such as watching funny animal videos or a comedian. Surround yourself with positive people. Whether or not you notice it, you can absorb the outlook and emotions of people around you. This includes negative and positive, so choose positive people when you can. Give yourself positive affirmations. Sometimes seeing positive words or inspiring images can be enough to redirect your thoughts. post small reminders in your office, in your home, and anywhere you spend a significant amount of time. When should I seek support? Positive self-talk can help you improve your outlook on life. It can also have lasting positive health benefits, including improved well-being and a better quality of life. However, self-talk is a habit made over a lifetime. If you tend to have negative self-talk and err on the side of pessimism, you can learn to change it. It takes time and practice, but you can develop uplifting positive self-talk. If you find you are not successful on your own, talk with a therapist. Mental health experts can help you pinpoint sources of negative self-talk and learn to flip the switch. Ask your healthcare provider for a referral to a therapist, or ask a friend or family for a suggestion. If you don't have personal references, you can search the database of sites like PsychCentral or wheretofindcare.com. Smartphone apps like Talkspace and Lark.R provide virtual connections to trained and licensed therapists through chat or live video streams. What do you do to live truly joyous and fulfilling life to the best of your abilities? And let me ask you this. What do you think about yourself when you're by yourself? Do you recognize any impact or influence on your actions reflecting your self-talk, whether it's positive or negative? I remember a few years back, most of my self-talk tended to be predominantly negative, and looking back, it definitely affected my overall outlook or behavior toward myself and others. I guess age and other factors also play some role, as in young age, we typically have more insecurities and less confidence. I'm 33 years old today and can clearly see the difference in my self-talk now and then. Thanks to my self-development pursuit to become the best version of myself, and the circumstances of moving to my dream country of Canada back in 2015, I decided then and there I'm going to make the most of this amazing journey, keep on chasing my wildest dreams. With the help of many great books on self-help, human psychology and motivational videos, just like you can find on my Fighter Parents Live YouTube channel, which is worth checking out, trust me, I learned to be able to switch most negative self-talks to those positive, beneficial ones. I learned to have more faith in mindset that life happens for us, and when you believe it, seeing the brighter side of things seems to be somewhat easier, even when we often can't see it right away. Stay strong and healthy, you all. Dream big, and see you again in 2 weeks, where I'll be talking about another significant topic we all need to work on real hard in order to succeed, and it is nothing else but willpower. Peace out. Do me a favor, my friend. Please share your thoughts with me using the comment box below. Get in touch with me directly at Fighterpreneur on Facebook and Instagram, or through my blog at fighterpreneur.com, where you can find even more of this content, visuals and other useful resources. I have some big news to share with you guys. I wanted to announce and invite you to check out my new YouTube channel at Fighter Parents Life, where I'll be posting great motivational videos for more inspiration and happiness almost daily. So please go ahead and make sure you watch and subscribe, never missing these amazing videos I put together for you to help you stay motivated and ideally remaining on top of our extraordinary lives we were all gifted with. I'm going to list all the links and resources in the show notes, so you can easily go back and check everything I mentioned in this episode. Sounds good? Here you go. That's all from me for this episode, so hope you guys enjoy listening and learn something new, actionable and useful once again.